2 hours later, we realise she's dairy intolerant. We're down the doctors. She looked like an angry gingerbread lady who'd had her leg dipped in Tipp-Ex, right? How scary is the doctors as well? You're sat there, the posters, if you're a bloke, you're sat there terrified. The posters are so fear-mongering, but so non-specific. You sat there, you look up, do you have feet? Yes. Then you may die. Are you looking at this poster, then you're a puff, and what do puffs get? AIDS, bomb lord. Everyone look, there's fear. Should be one poster, a poster of a really old man going, hey, probably nothing. You need a bit of hope, you know? But I'm scared of everything. I'm scared of my... Right, there's a kid on my street who I'm scared of, right? She's pathetic. He's 8. But if you look deep into his eyes, you can see prison. He's a proper naughty, like... He looks like he should be on Super Nanny hitting his mum with a clog, you know? How scary is this? He came up to me the other day and went, "You're Russ, do you want to hear about one of my pranks?" What have you been up to? I'll tell you what I've been up to. Last Christmas, my next door neighbour Ben made a snowman I can only describe as being arrogantly big. What'd you do? And what he did, he waited for that snowman to melt, and then where the snowman had been, he just left a suicide note. Now that is evil and yet genius in equal measure. You know, 50% of 2 to 11-year-olds in England are obese. Not tubby, they're obese. And the government are going to ban TV adverts of junk food, presumably so the 2-year-olds can't go, "Mother, a burger, now!" He's 2 and you've made him obese. He doesn't like veg. He's 2! Ban the adverts. Ban your fanny until you can look after what plops out of it. That is outrageous arrogance. He's 2 years old. None of us like broccoli when we're 2. All you got to do, one word, the aeroplane. Easy. Not eating it, mother, I don't think so. Terminal 2 is open. I've been tricked. There's ways and means to befuddle a toddler. My dad actually invented a character to make my sister eat her dinner. That character was the Dinner Witch. Right? My sister would be about 8, not eating it. Dad looks disgusting. My dad would wink at me with such glee I'd wander outside. Ding dong on the doorbell. My dad would then lean into my sister's 8-year-old face and go, "Oh, Kerry, who could that be? During dinner time with your plate still so full. I don't suppose it could be the Dinner Witch." At which point my sister would be like... We found that hilarious. She was 8 years old. We made her believe it. Go on, Dad, get her. It's wrong. The weight she put on a Halloween, it was unbelievable. They're not real. Give me a cake. They're not real. Give me a cake. Brilliant family I've got. Why would you choose? My dad is wonderful. My mum is beyond. All mums. The only thing I know about mums, 2 things. 1, they all swim the same. And 2... What are you doing? Get your hair wet. And they get to a certain age, they don't care who they embarrass. Now, recently, my mum bought a hot tub. Now, I don't know if anyone's ever been in a hot tub. Now, you think it's going to be amazing. You realise after about a minute, you're actually having a bath outside with your mum. And it's fairly awkward. I've got a lazy eye. You looking at my thighs, you pervert? No. She made me put an eye patch on. There's nothing bleaker. People just driving past our house. What's that old woman doing in a bath outside with a pirate? It got weirder. My dad jumped in, my brother jumped in, my sister jumped in, and 2 of our family dogs leapt in, right? We're all around the edge, really British, going, "This is weird, this is weird, this is weird." The dogs are in the middle, having the time of their life. This is incredible. This is better than that dream I had about playing snooker like the photo suggests. And my mum, right? My mum looked up and went, "Guess what everyone in this hot tub's got in common?" "I don't know, Mum, what?" "That's a dog hitting me, right?" My mum looked up and went, "Everybody in this hot tub has sucked my tits." There's 2 dogs in here, Mum. Is that why Dad dresses up as Lassie? We all jumped out. She was left in there giggling her little arse off. She is tiny, my mum, though. She recently, this is no word of a lie, she recently joined an under 5 foot club. Now, you have not seen a cuter sight until you've seen a load of tiny ladies sat around a table, their feet barely touching the floor, sat there convinced, because they're all under 5 foot, they've got the same things in common. They haven't. The only thing they've got in common, when you hoover near them, they don't have to lift their legs. That's pretty much it. My favourite is a lady called Sue. She's 80, she's incredible. She has also got a prosthetic hand. Now, when you're looking at an 80-year-old lady with a prosthetic hand, there's a voice in your head that's always going to remain 6, just going, ask her every question about hands you've ever heard of. You can't help it, you're just going, hands, hands, hands. We got chatting. When she first went to school, the state of prosthetics was so poor, she actually went to school with a full-size man hand. As if your first day isn't terrifying enough. I'm pretty nervous. There's your hand. You'll grow into that. Hey! I'm a little girl, I'm not Gordon Banks. I'm dragging this gargantuan claw in while the other girls, hiya, do you want to do some skipping with us? Yeah, that'd be lovely. We just join in when you're ready. Her just marching up to them. Ooh, fear me. Imagine the fun you'd have at school with a big hand. First thing I'd do would just linger outside Specsavers, just waiting for people who just had their eyes checked. Just, good evening. It could be you. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for having me. It's been a genuine pleasure.
Russell Howard.